So we have economic growth or decline. When we're talking about economic growth, we're simply talking about something that has changed in our PPF. So look, before now, we're talking about here. But here unattainable, right? We're saying E is unattainable. That was what we said, right? E is unattainable because we don't have resources to get there. What would cause E to be attainable? The reasons for E to be attainable means that the economy is growing. So economic growth simply means there's an outward shift. There's an outward shift in our PPF. This is what we call economic growth. Do you understand what economic growth is here? At this point E, to attain point E, it would have meant that some situation has changed within our economy. So if that happens, it brings about economic growth. And for economic decline means we are moving inward of the PPF. Outward of the PPF means economic growth. Inward means what? Economic decline. Do we understand economic growth and decline here? So here I wrote, an economy cannot produce at any point outside the PPF as it doesn't have any resources to reach such point. We cannot produce outside here. We cannot go out of the boundary because we don't have resources to go out of the boundary. But, however, an increase in the production potential of the economy allows the PPF to shift outward. So an outward shift in the PPF means economic growth. So we can literally move out of the PPF if the following situations are done, if we are able to meet the following situation. So what are the situations that will allow us to get to this point? Number one, increase in the quantity of resources. When we talk about increase in the quantity of resources, we're talking about maybe the resources, the raw materials are increasing. Technology has made the outputs to become faster and better. Sometimes because we don't have technology, we are unable to produce large quantities. Are you getting what I'm saying here? An economy might not be able to produce large quantities because they don't have advanced technology. So with advanced technology, the quantity of goods will what? The quantity of output will increase, shifting the PPF outward. That's one. The other one is the economy might be able to discover new raw materials, like, oh, there's discovery of oil, oh, there's a discovery of gold, there's a discovery of diamond in this country. That would increase our output, yes or no? So the two reasons why we can have an increase in the quantity of resources is through technology or new discovery. And if these two things happen, the PPF will shift right outward, which means we can now attain this point. So an outward shift here means economic growth. So that is the point I'm making. Do we understand? So for an economy to grow, both the quantity and the quality of resources must increase or improve. Do you understand what economic growth is here? In some way, for an outward shift to occur in an economy, both the quantity and the quality of raw materials or resources must increase. So what will make it to increase in the quantity, raw materials and technology? And in quality, when we talk about quality, we're talking about advancement in technology, we're talking about education and training. What does education do? Education allows us to know more, yes or no? So when we know more, then we can do better. And for training, training improves the skills of workers. Workers that lack skills, they might not be able to reach their potential. But with skills, with enrichment of skills, you can reach your full potential. And if workers are able to reach their full potential, then outward, the output in the economy would increase, shifting the production, or shifting the PPF outward. Do we understand or not? There's quantity and there's quality of resources. For quantity of resources, it means advancement in technology, it means discovery of new materials or raw materials. That will shift our PPF outward. For the quality, we're talking about education and training. With education and training, people's skills improved. As a result of that, their productivity would increase. And if that happens, the PPF will also shift outward from this point to the other point. So we can say from PPF 1 to PPF 2. Do we get it? This point is unattainable, but with economic growth, it is attainable. It will be attainable because we are able to increase the quantity and the quality of our resources. Doing that means our PPF 1 will be outward to PPF 2. So here, A, B, C, D are all PPF1. Moving out here is PPF2. Is it clear, please? Any question about it? Okay.